Hello. Hi. Can you hear me?
Hi, teacher.
Hi. How are you? How are you doing today?
Fine, thank you.
Hello, teacher.
Hi. Nice. Okay, we'll start a class now. I'm gonna call the roll. Please say present whenever you hear your names, and we'll start. Alejandro. Alejandro. Okay, probably isn't here. Juliana.
Hello, teacher. Present.
Hi. Jenny. Jenny. Okay, she's not here. Dana. Dana.
Yes.
Okay, anyone? I saw it. Great. So let me share my screen and we'll start. And we'll start with the class. One moment. Wait. Just give it a second. My computer is usually very, very slow whenever I start working with Zoom. What the heck? Hello, are you still seeing my screen?
Yes, teacher. I see.
Thank you. All right. So we're gonna continue working in unit number 2. Today we're going to revise a little bit the topics, the adjectives, also the adverbs of degree. And this unit, this part is about still neighborhoods, but also generations, okay? So wait, okay, it's working. So yeah, so I was telling you unit number 2. And the adverbs of degree and the present simple, present progressive. Okay, so here we have some of the expressions. We were practicing those yesterday. And let's see. Okay, so remember what's the meaning of what's wrong?
¿Qué está mal? ¿Sí?
Okay, yeah. Wrong is mal, but in this case, what's wrong is like, it's similar to what's, yep.
Similar what, teacher? No alcancé a escucharte.
Similar to what happened, okay?
Ok, como, ¿qué pasa? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué más?
Yes, yes. What happened? So this is more like when you know that something like kind of bad happened, so you say, what's wrong? Or what happened? It's kind of similar. So then we have, you can rely on us. Who remembers this one?
Era algo así como... puedes confiar en nosotros, algo así.
Correct translation. So that means you can rely on us, you can trust in me, I'm gonna be there for you. We are going to be there for you. That's the meaning of you can rely on us. Then we have here you go. What's the meaning of here you go?
Aquí tienes.
Yes. Like when you go to a restaurant and they give you your food or they give you your money back, your cash back. So they say, here you go. Let me help you out. What is it?
Let me help you out. Déjame ayudarte.
And then to give our opinion, we can say, I think you should, or I consider you should. So remember that one.
Considero que deberías.
Mhm. Okay. Sorry. I don't like this neighborhood because of that. Give me a second, I'm gonna close the window. Okay, close the window. It's gonna work a little bit. So yeah, so yeah, that was to give your opinion. You can say, I think you should go to a doctor. I consider you should move to another city. Why don't you come over? Means this. Why? It's like you're inviting a person. You're inviting this person to come to your house for a while. Okay, for a few times. Then we have let's not argue about that. Let's not argue about that. So it means like, I don't want to have this discussion about this topic, about the other. Then we have, I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you. So whenever you need to talk to a person, you say to. I need to talk to my mom. I need to talk to my father. I need to talk to my boss. Okay, to.
Michelle, estaría mal, por ejemplo, que se pusiera with en lugar de tú, o siempre es tú. Por ejemplo, decir, I need to talk with you. Sí, necesito hablar contigo, o no sé.
Yeah, no, in that case, I think the best is to use to, okay? I need to talk to you. That's the right use of the verb, okay?
Ok.
Good. So then we say, let's talk about the problem. Oh, sorry. This A went there. Let's talk about the problem. So also and you can also use about, but when it's a topic, okay? When it's the topic, so you say, let's talk about the problem. About means this, okay? That's like the topic. Then we say, I'm looking for a new flat. So I'm looking for, means this. I'm looking for a book in the library. I'm looking for, sorry, I'm looking for new opportunities, okay? So I'm looking for. Is it clear? Give me a second again. Sorry. Yes?
Flat is the same apartment?
Yes, it's the same. Flat is British and apartment is American.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, one moment, sorry again, sorry. Okay, sorry. Let's continue. So now we're gonna do a pronunciation exercise. If you have the book, please go to page 13, unit 3, okay? If you have the book, go to that page. So we're gonna do that exercise.
Teacher, I'm curious. When we have the exam, the unit 1 and 2.
We're gonna have it next week.
Okay. Okay. ¿El libro ya está disponible, teacher?
Yeah, you can already buy it. Mhm.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, so we're gonna do this exercise. So we're going to listen and underline the stress level. So is one that rises? You notice that it rises the tone. So that's a stress one. So we have this 5 words. Let's listen and underline, okay?
Teacher, what is stress?
A stress means that it has an accent, okay? Accent.
Okay.
Sounds stronger. 13. This is 2.1. Okay, what's this?
Track 2.1, Lesson 2.1, Pronunciation, Exercise A and B. 1. Dirty. 2. Quiet. 3. Modern. 4. Peaceful. 5. Noisy.
Okay, one more time.
Track 2.1, Lesson 2.1, Pronunciation, Exercise A and B. 1. Dirty. 2. Quiet. 3. Modern. 4. Peaceful. 5. Noisy.
Okay. So how about the first one? How about dirty?
Dirty.
Okay, so you say dirty or dirty?
Dirty.
Dirty. En cambio, yo pienso es dirty.
So yes, the stress is in the first part. You say dirty.
Ajá.
So T is not stronger because it would say dirty, and you don't say
Mm.
dirty, you say dirty, okay? Or dirty if you're speaking American English. Okay, how about the next one, number 2?
Quiet.
Quiet.
Yet.
First or second syllable?
And the end.
And
First
the
or second?
first. First.
First syllable, how about the other ones? What do you think?
Quiet.
Yes?
Yeah.
Do you
Yes.
agree? Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay, yes. Quiet. So the accent is in the first syllable. How about number 3?
More. More.
Motor.
More.
More.
More. More.
Yes, right. Modern. The stress is in the first syllable. Next one. 4.
Peace.
Peace.
Yes.
Peaceful.
Very good. Yes. Excellent, ladies. Peaceful. How about number 5?
And noise.
The second
Noise.
syllable.
Noise.
Second syllable.
You think it's in the second one? No. It's in the first one. You say noisy.
Yes, noise.
Okay. Now, in the second exercise, we're going first to identify the adjectives. And then we're going to think about where is the accent, okay? So let's try to identify. The Chang Elephant Building in Bangkok, Thailand. Some people think it is modern and interesting. Some people think it is strange and funny. Other people think it's ugly and totally awful. So what adjectives can you see here to describe the building?
What adjectives? What, teacher? Sorry, can you repeat?
Sure. What adjectives can you see here in the reading?
Modern.
Modern. Okay. What else? Modern.
Is modern. Strangers. No, this is
Strange. Okay. What else?
Awful.
adjectives. Funny.
Awful.
Ugly.
Ugly.
Funny.
Interesting.
Funny.
Yes.
Yes.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Interesting. Interesting.
Okay. So now let's find the stress. So we have modern. Where in modern? We already did that one.
More.
In modern. Yes. Modern. How about interesting?
In.
Interest.
In the
In
first.
part.
Interest.
Interesting.
Interest.
How about ugly?
Glib.
You.
In the
Oh, one still.
yes, because you say ugly. The tone is
Ugly.
ugly.
Ugly. Ugly.
Teacher, no me siento muy convencida en la de interesting.
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 Yo siento que desde la primera, interesting.
Interesting. Okay, I think the
Interesting. Interesting.
looks like this in
Interesting.
the middle because they have like the answer key, but interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I think you're right. I
You
have
can
to
say,
say that this book has some mistakes in some exercises I have noticed. So I think it probably isn't interesting in the part in. Let me check.
yes, because if is in the second, would be interesting. And no, it's interesting.
Interesting. Yes, I already checked the stress. It's interesting. Let me send it to you. Yeah, you're right. I'll send you. I looked for it in the internet and you are right. There you go. The stress is in the first syllable. Okay. I have realized that this book sometimes has errors, especially in the parts of the videos and in the pronunciation exercises. I don't know why. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
So, all right. So we got ugly in the first one. How about awful? Where do you think it is?
Oh, awful. Oh, the first?
Awful, yes, in the first syllable.
Funny.
Now, how about funny?
In the first syllable too, teacher.
Funny. Yes, it is in the first one. Stress. Funny. Funny. Great. Now, gonna move on. Have here some exercises with the adjectives. So you're gonna help me think about it. We have these adjectives and you will tell me in which context we can use it. Like yesterday I was mentioning some of the contexts, but this is gonna help us learn more. So we have attractive. Can we use attractive with a building? Yes or no?
No,
Yes. Yes.
Mm,
We saw it,
Person.
we saw it in the reading, remember? How about towns?
No.
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, you can use attractive for towns. How about people?
Yes.
Right? You use attractive with people. How about music?
No, teacher.
That's right. With music, it's not, because attractive is like appealing. How about ugly with a building?
Building, Siri, and person. A food,
Awful.
Okay, how about ugly?
building,
Building, person, and food.
and Siri.
And city too?
We can use it with people, with cities, and with
Building.
buildings. For food, you don't use the adjective ugly. You use awful, okay? So when you want to say that something is not good, so you say it's awful. It's
Awful.
disgusting.
Disgusting.
It's dull, means like insípido. So those are the adjectives that you use, okay? Awful that would be like fea. This food is awful. It's disgusting. Okay, how about modern?
More buildings,
Buildings are modern.
art, furniture,
Trees, what do you
furniture,
yes or no?
art,
Modern art, yes.
y furniture.
Modern furniture, yes. Remember that furniture are like the armchairs, tables,
Antiques or
houses,
modern.
oh,
Classic,
in your house. Then old-fashioned.
buildings, clothes,
Clothes, clothing. How about ideas and river?
No. River, no.
Definitely not. But how about ideas? do you think?
Could be.
With ideas too. So when
Yeah,
when somebody thinks, like for example, women shouldn't work or things like that, those are old-fashioned ideas. That's from the previous century. Nobody thinks like that anymore. Okay, so you say old-fashioned ideas, ideas that are more suitable to the past. How about clean?
Water. Air.
Clean water,
Air.
clean air,
Air. Clothes.
clean clothes. And with art, no.
No.
How about loud?
Noise,
Mhm.
music, and voice.
So you say that's a loud noise, like it's very strong.
Yeah.
Loud music, yes, and
Noise.
loud voice. Because the sky doesn't have to do anything. Doesn't have to do anything with that. Okay, perfect. So now you're gonna help me convert those words into an adjectives, okay? Into adjectives. So we have the stress are very, so we have dirt. How can we make dirt
Dirty.
an adjective?
Dirty.
Yes,
Dirty.
they're dirty or dirty, you can say as well. So these streets, sorry, are very dirty in this part of the town. Number 2, the park is very
Peaceful.
peaceful. Right, this is relaxing. Number 3, there are no bus stops near our house. It's very
Convenient. Convenient.
yes, convenient. So convenience is the noun, conveniencia, and convenient is when you say it's very good, it's very suitable. Number 4, this music is boring. Can I put on something more
Lively.
right? Something more lively. Something more active. Great, very good job. Okay, so yesterday we were practicing some of the adverbs of degree. So you might remember extremely, completely, remember?
Almost.
Almost,
The second.
really, so, okay, very. All those ones that emphasize, they want to emphasize the adjective. So we're gonna formulate these questions. So what we're gonna do is that you're going to write them in the chat, okay? So let's try and see the first one. Don't forget that when you're making questions, WH, WH, auxiliary, auxiliar, sujeto, verbo, auxiliary, subject, and verb, okay? That's usually the structure. Es usualmente esa la estructura, a veces cambia, pero auxiliar, sujeto, verbo. WH, auxiliar, sujeto, verbo. All right, let's do it. Number 1, try to organize it and put it in the chat here in Zoom. Is it difficult?
Sí, está como difícil esa
Muchas
parte.
palabras.
Okay, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna do the first one as an example and you will see.
When-
WH, when,
When you
When
auxiliar, sujeto.
Sí.
when was you?
Was you?
Okay. When was
No.
When was last time
the last time
you feel tired?
you
you
felt?
feel
Okay, aquí, bueno, tired es la condición, ¿no? Entonces vamos a enfatizarla con el
the
adverbio. You
the-
feel what?
extremely
Extremely, te sentiste extremadamente
tired.
cansado, tired. When was the last time you felt extremely tired? ¿Cuándo fue la última vez que te sentiste extremadamente cansado? So we have, extremely, enfatizando el tired, extremadamente cansado, okay? Those are adverbs of degree. Let's try the next one.
Can you?
And
Can you?
auxiliar, sujeto, verbo.
Sí.
Can you think?
Can you think?
Puedes pensar.
Can you think? Can you think? Completely away.
You think
Can you think a new way of practicing English?
yes. Can you think of a new way?
Of new way. Yes. Okay. Of no
Practicing.
practicing English.
Perfect. Yes. Puedes pensar en
Y
nueva.
el complete.
Sorry. Where can we put the completely? ¿Cuál es el adjetivo de la frase? Recuerden que los
Conjunción.
adjetivos son feo, viejo, barato, bonito,
Sí.
nuevo, moderno. So in this one, what would be the adjective?
Completed.
Recuerden que el completely, el every, el so están enfatizando el adjetivo. Entonces, yo debo
New.
buscar el adjetivo. Ajá, el adjetivo
New.
de cualidad. Nuevo, bien, bueno,
New.
barato, feo, bonito. Yes. Entonces digo ahí como. Can you think of
Completely new.
completely new? Yes.
Completely new.
Can you think of a completely new way of for practicing English? Puedes pensar en una manera completamente nueva de practicar inglés. Number 3.
Have you ever
Have you ever?
Have you ever?
almost
Yes. Almost.
ended a flight? Yeah.
Yes. Have you ever almost missed the flight? Pues aquí en este caso el almost no enfatiza, lo que está diciendo es casi. ¿Alguna vez casi pierdes un vuelo? Have you ever almost missed the flight? Number 4.
What you
Happy. No. What to
Profe, pero se
you
makes
made
con la
extremely
S.
happy.
What makes?
What makes you?
What What makes extremely makes you happy?
What makes you,
What makes you
¿qué te hace? What makes you
extremely happy?
extremely
Profe, pero ¿por qué makes con la S?
Sí, es que hay ocasiones en las que las preguntas no llevan auxiliar. Entonces, en esos casos en las que no hay auxiliar, el verbo debe inmediatamente, hay que conjugarlo. Entonces, por ejemplo, cuando tú dices, who lives in your house? ¿Se has visto ese tipo de preguntas? Estas son más comunes. ¿Quién vive en tu casa? Entonces, como esta pregunta de quién vive en tu casa no lleva un auxiliar, no tiene el das o el tú, entonces ese verbo debe ir conjugado. Sí, porque recuerden que el do y el das es el que hace el trabajo de que uno entienda en qué tiempo está la pregunta. Entonces, si está das, pues yo entiendo que la pregunta está en presente y el verbo debe ir sin nada, no debe estar conjugado. Si está en did, pues yo entiendo que es que
Pasado. Pasado.
Ujú. Entonces, los auxiliares hacen ese trabajo de que el verbo no tenga que hacer nada porque el auxiliar es el que está indicando el tiempo gramatical. Entonces, si no hay verbo, si no hay auxiliar, perdóname, el verbo debe estar conjugado, ¿ok? Who lives in your house?
Ah, ok.
O quién vivió en tu casa. Entonces, si la pregunta es en pasado, entonces quién vivió debe ir con ed. Who lived in your house? ¿Sí? Para que se entienda. Mientras que si estuviera el did, pues ya sabría que es pasado con el did. ¿Ok?
Ok, teacher. Ok.
Right. So number 5.
Who do you really admire?
Who do you
Really admire.
really admire?
Who do you really admire? Perfect. Yes. Excellent. Number 6.
Why?
Why?
Why this?
Why in the cities?
Auxiliary.
Why
Why
cities?
is?
Is.
Why is? Why is traffic?
Why is the traffic?
Why is the traffic
Bad in the cities.
So bad.
So
No.
bad.
in
So bad,
the
yeah.
sería.
cities? And where is the so? ¿Dónde lo pongo?
Bad.
Es el bad.
So bad. Está enfatizando porque está malo el
Sí.
tráfico en la ciudad. Very good.
Teacher,
Yes.
iría, why is the traffic so bad in cities, ¿no? Porque solamente hay un de...
There is only one there. Yes, but you can also say in the cities. It's correct.
And can I say why traffic is so bad in the cities?
Yeah, you can say in the cities too. But since it doesn't have another there, so let's just read it like that, okay?
Okay.
Number 7.
7. What makes you very angry?
What makes you very angry? Perfect. Number 8.
Which do you want visit?
Ok, recuerden que las preguntas con which a veces son como para preguntarme por opciones, ¿no? Como cuál carro, cuál camisa, cuál pantalón te gusta, cuál... Sí. Entonces ellas van de una vez con el objeto. Which
country?
Country?
which
Which
country? Ajá.
Do
Do you want
to
really visit? O to really visit? O como se
you
ah,
want
really to visit.
really to visit? Really to visit.
Which
Okay.
country do you want really to visit?
To visit, really?
Ok, ¿dónde ponemos el really? ¿Cómo diríamos?
Después del
nosotros
want,
en
¿no?
clase? ¿Qué país tú?
O puede ser antes
Country,
del want
después del country. Which
o
country
después del
do you
want.
want to visit?
Which really country?
No,
¿No?
¿Realmente país?
realmente país y no,
¿Quieres visitar? No.
no.
There's
Really
Which
want.
country,
Really?
which
Want to
country
visit.
really do you want to visit? No,
That
no.
really want to visit.
Acuérdense que ese realmente no es como de que, por ejemplo, como de que este sí, este de verdad, no, sino que en serio tú quieres visitar.
Is it really?
Really want to visit.
Do you really want to visit? Ajá. ¿Qué país de verdad?
Teacher lo puso en el you.
Which country, thank you, do you really want
Want to.
to visit? Entonces, no nos olvidemos que ese really a veces es un falso cognado, ¿no? Ese really es para enfatizar, es como en serio, con muchas ganas. Really happy es como que estoy de verdad muy feliz, es para enfatizar. Si yo quiero decir en realidad, como que de verdad este sí, entonces utilizo actually, ¿ok? Ese sí es en realidad, realmente. Ese sí tiene la connotación de realmente, ¿ok? Example. I like Neiva, but actually my hometown, or I live in Neiva, but actually my hometown is Baraya or San Agustín, okay? So actually is like en realidad, aunque vivo acá, realmente mi pueblo natal es tal, okay? Does it make sense? Ahora, el really lo utilizo para to say I'm really angry, I'm really sad, I'm really happy. I really want to go to this place. I really enjoy learning, okay? Do you understand the difference? It's the meaning. Does it make sense? Or no?
Yes, teacher. Yes.
Great. So now we're gonna watch a video and I've got 3 questions for you. The first question is, how would you describe Hong Kong based on the video that you're going to watch? Why is Gary's apartment so special? Why is it so special? Based on the video, the info that they give you in the video. Would you live in Gary's place? So when you want to say like my apartment or my house, instead of saying my house or my apartment, you say, hey, come over to my place, okay? Instead of saying my house. And people understand that you're referring to your house or your apartment, okay? I say, Yvonne, come over to my place. Let's spend some time in my place. Okay, let's watch Netflix in my place. Okay, clear? Do you understand?
No, teacher.
Yes.
Okay, my place, when somebody says place, it also refers to house, to my house, okay, to a house, to home, okay? So if I say, come to my house, I can also say, come to my place, okay? And I'm referring to my
Okay.
house. Clear?
Yes.
It's another way to say house, okay?
Okay, teacher.
But that was just an example because in the video, the connotation is that Gary is a designer, okay? And he has like many places that he has designed. So now let's watch the video.
This is Hong Kong, a business and cultural hub where East meets West. It is home to one of the world's biggest ports. Surrounded by mountains and the South China Sea, Hong Kong is an attractive tourist destination, but living there is a different story. 7 million people inhabit one of the world's most densely populated cities. That's why space is so important here. Meet Gary Chang, an architect who has found a way to maximize this precious space in a high-rise block. He has cleverly turned this tiny apartment into a multi-roomed palace. How did he do it? Simple. Using this sliding wall system, one room can transform into another. Outside, you would never know that Gary's luxury apartment existed. Here, people live in cramped, uncomfortable accommodation. This area is very different to the high rises of downtown Hong Kong, where people live in luxury. This makes Gary's achievement even more amazing.
Now, if we look at the statistics in Hong Kong, less than 25% of our land is built up land. And within that 25%, only 3.6% of the land is for housing, whether it's public housing or private housing. And 3.7% of the land is for roads.
That's why the streets are so crowded in Hong Kong. People don't stay at home because they don't have space there. They are always in the streets. Outside, it's crazy. Inside, there is a calm and relaxed atmosphere, and Gary can work happily. With only 30 square meters to work with, Gary has created a modern, environmentally friendly apartment with such a clever design. Using the sliding wall system, the apartment can have up to 24 different combinations. And that's not all. It also has this beautiful golden light that shines through the long windows. What do you think? Would you like to live in Gary's place?
Okay. Do you feel ready to answer the questions? Hello?
No, teacher, I need to read you.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, last time, the video is short. And we'll answer.
This is Hong Kong, a business and cultural hub where East meets West. It is home to one of the world's biggest ports. Surrounded by mountains and the South China Sea, Hong Kong is an attractive tourist destination, but living there is a different story. 7 million people inhabit one of the world's most densely populated cities. That's why space is so important here. Meet Gary Chang, an architect who has found a way to maximize this precious space in a high-rise block. He has cleverly turned this tiny apartment into a multi-roomed palace. How did he do it? Simple. Using this sliding wall system, one room can transform into another. Outside, you would never know that Gary's luxury apartment existed. Here, people live in cramped, uncomfortable accommodation. This area is very different to the high rises of downtown Hong Kong, where people live in luxury. This makes Gary's achievement even more amazing.
Now, if we look at the statistics in Hong Kong, less than 25% of our land is built up land. And within that 25%, only 3.6% of the land is for housing, whether it's public housing or private housing. And 3.7% of the land is for roads.
That's why the streets are so crowded in Hong Kong. People don't stay at home because they don't have space there. They are always in the streets. Outside, it's crazy. Inside, there is a calm and relaxed atmosphere, and Gary can work happily. With only 30 square meters to work with, Gary has created a modern, environmentally friendly apartment with such a clever design. Using the sliding wall system, the apartment can have up to 24 different combinations. And that's not all. It also has this beautiful golden light that shines through the long windows. What do you think? Would you like to live in Gary's place?
Okay, so first question. How would you describe Hong Kong based on the video and what you know about it?
Hong Kong is attractive.
Attractive? Okay.
Attractive.
For you. How about the other ones? What do you think? What other adjectives would you use to describe Hong Kong?
Crowded, crowded. Hong Kong is crowded. And the people is crazy.
A little bit, yes. Any other adjectives to describe it? How would you describe it?
In that city, there are many people living there. For that reason, apartments are like small, like very small, and people in the street is crowded too.
Yeah, streets are
Sí,
very
sí, pues,
crowded.
it's crowded too. People in the street.
I think that Hong Kong is a city. So, okay, no, so, ay, no, profe, mire, ya me estoy enredando. No me acuerdo cómo era la pronunciación, popular.
Polluted.
Okay, polluted, yes. And there are a lot of buildings. A lot of builders. I just know that. Not for the video. Because I have a parent, no sé cómo decir, un pariente.
Relative.
Okay. That, he traveled to China. Yes.
To China.
Peking, China, yes, Peking, Hong Kong, yeah. And he said that Hong Kong has a lot of buildings. And noisy. It's a noisy city.
It must be because there's a lot of people there. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing. So why is Gary's apartment so special? What did you hear about it in the video?
Teacher is magic. No mentira.
Okay, he's a magician.
It's so different. Pues que no sé qué más decir porque si digo esto salgo diciendo la 3 de una vez. ¿Puedo? Yeah?
Yes, if you want, fine.
Okay. It's special because you can organize your apartment to a different way, yeah, a different form. And I would like to live like a place in a place where God is live. Yeah, I think that could be interesting, teacher. No sé, siempre
But
quise.
would you live there forever? Like, that would be your home from now on?
Okay. The place, like, o sea, the home, yes, the house, but in China, no, teacher, I don't like. But I remember that I watched it when I was a child. I watched a movie to I don't remember the name, but there was personajes. How do you say personajes?
Characters?
Okay, characters to High School Musical, and I remember that I watched the for first time an apartment like that, and I thought, well, it's interesting. I would like to live, and I watch videos to Facebook, and you can see other different things in apartments with closets, beds, mirrors, windows, etc., 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 etc. I think that it's amazing.
That small, like apartments that size?
Yeah.
Cool, interesting. Okay, thank you very much for sharing. How about the other ladies? How about Dana? Jenny, what do you think? Why is
The
Gary's
what?
apartment so special?
The special Gary's apartment is automatic.
Okay.
Is a small apartment, but he have all things, bed, chicken, bathroom,
Kitchen?
kitchen.
Mhm. Good.
I don't like in living place. I don't like, so it's very small.
I wouldn't like. I
Yes.
wouldn't like. Dice, no me gustaría.
No, I wouldn't like.
I
I
wouldn't
wouldn't
like
like to live.
there.
Mm.
Okay.
For me, it's very small.
It's too small, yes. How about you, Dana? What do you think?
I think that kind of apartments are for one person that like to be organized and at the same time like small things.
Mhm.
Yes. For me, I would like to have an apartment like that. And I would like to have this experience to live in China.
Okay. Good. Thanks for sharing. Did Sophie come back? Are you back, Sophie? Can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Were you
I'm back.
able to watch the video?
No, se alcanzó a dificultar la conexión antes de que lo pusieras.
Okay. Well, okay. So have you ever seen videos or something about Hong Kong? Or not really? probably don't know. It's fine. Don't worry. So now, wait. Before we move on, if you have your books, please go to page 14. Everybody, page 14, okay? Are you on page 14? Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're going to discuss these 4 questions in pairs. Okay, so I'm gonna send you to a room to talk, to discuss with your classmate. But before, I wanna make sure that you understand the questions, okay? So the first question is, why do people move out? So move is like they pack everything and they go to another house, like they rent an apartment and then they take their beds, their closets, everything, they move. Do you understand?
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
teacher.
So why do people move out of their parents' home? So for example, if you're someone who is also living with with parents, for example, so you can say, well, I want to move out because this, and this. So you can use your own experience, okay? When do people usually leave home in your country? So there are countries like in the United States that people leave home when they start working, and that's usually 18. They just go. Or they start college, they start a university.
Sorry, yes.
So they go at 18 or at 16. They leave their houses. They don't live with their parents anymore. Do you understand?
Yes.
So what
Yes,
is
teacher.
common in Colombia? At what age? So you will discuss. Number 3, why do some adults continue to live at home? Why? Because there are some people who get like 40 or they're like 30.
Mother hotel.
Yes, they don't want to leave their house. They think they're still babies. So why? What problems could this cause? So what problems could be caused by staying in your house with your parents when you are an adult, okay? Clear?
Okay.
So I'll send you to a room to discuss. Wait. And we will talk to you. I'll send the questions to the chat if you don't have the book, okay? One. Okay, please accept the invitation.
No, profe, por favor, déjeme volver. Me salí sin querer, profe. Apareció
Out.
queda
Did you
menos de un
finish?
minuto. No, es que apareció queda menos de un minuto, pero en un minuto habíamos alcanzado a hablar alguito, profe, y llego y yo es que le doy salir ahorita.
You haven't finished?
No, teacher, we haven't.
Okay. So I'll send you back. Give me a second.
Okay.
One moment. Okay. I'll send you back. So that you can finish.
So
and
that- nos va a hacer
I'll give you
volver.
a couple of minutes.
Okay,
Please go back to the room and finish the discussion.
okay, listo.
Please go back to the room and finish the discussion.
Nah, what?
Please go back to the room and finish the discussion.
Okay.
You already finished, Dana and Jenny?
Yeah, pues we was talking about the last question. But we didn't give an answer. Teacher dice we was or is we were?
Where?
We were?
This is plural, yes.
Okay.
Start.
We're going to wait for the other ladies, okay? Just give it 1 minute.
Okay.
Or we can discuss the questions together while they finish, porque ya no han terminado. Okay,
Okay.
let's discuss
Why-
the questions together. Hold on.
Why do people move out their parents' homes? The fears of why are they getting married? And work for work.
Okay, because they got a job.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think they move because they want some independency.
Independency, yes.
Independency. They want to be alone and do whatever they want. So that's probably the reason. Second question, when do people usually leave home in your country? How about that one? When do people leave home in Colombia? At what age?
For studies, for work.
Yeah, but it's not the reason, but when?
When?
When do they do?
Hi again, teacher.
Hi, welcome back. Yeah, we're kind of socializing some of the questions. And
When do people study in other country?
okay, but is that the only reason? For example, who here lives still with his or her parents? Well, her parents. For example, I don't live with my parents. How about you? Is there somebody who still lives with his or
Sorry, teacher. Repeat the question.
I live alone, teacher. I
you
live
live alone?
alone. Yes.
Great. How about you, Dana? Do you live with your parents?
Oh yes, because I'm still
Okay, so if you were to leave your house, why would you leave your house? Why would you leave your parents?
Um, for example, if I want to study in another city, yes, or if I have to travel for working, or if I get married.
Okay, if you have to travel for work, yes? For
Yes.
work. Okay. Okay, those are good reasons. Okay. Next question is, why do some adults continue to live at home? Why? Why do you think?
My parents.
Because adults don't work.
Okay,
Because your parents are sick.
your parents or their parents?
No escucho.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Ay, ¿por qué se fue la voz?
Teacher,
Teacher, no la escucho.
Can you hear me? Ladies?
Yes, teacher, I can hear you.
Okay, it's her problem. All right, so let's continue with Sophie. I think you were going to say something.
Yeah, well, my partner and me, discuss about this third question, and we think that some adults continue to live at home because
Live or to leave?
To
to
live.
live at home. Yes,
Mhm.
thanks. To live at home because
Big,
their family their family
their parents,
Mhm.
because their parents could be old people or sick.
Ah,
or poor family. Yes. And they have low ¿cómo sería? Económicamente mal.
They have a
they're economically poor,
Poor. Okay. Yes.
or they have bad economic conditions. All right, that's a very good reason. I haven't thought about it. Because yes, I mean, if your mom is sick, if your father is sick, you probably want to stay at home. That's a very good reason. I hadn't thought about it. Okay, what kind of problems do you think you will experience if you're an adult and you stay at home with your parents? Hello?
Yeah, teacher, what do you say?
I'm sorry, I thought I was having problems with the mic. Okay, what kind of problems, what type of problems do you think that could be caused by living with your parents? If you're, of course, an adult.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult leave them if, for example, you get very adult and you find a person which you wanna um, have a relationship or something, and later you don't know how to leave your parents, and because you are so apegado,
Attached.
attached
Mhm.
to them. Yes.
That's right. Very good point. Yes.
Tomás,
I can hear you, Jenny. Can you hear us? No. Okay. Any other idea? Fine. So now we're going to listen to the first part of the boomerang generation and answer the following questions. So the first question is, what does boomerang generation mean? How old is Richard? Why is Richard living at home with his parents? Why, does he enjoy living at home? Yes or no? Okay, so I'm gonna download this 2.2. I'm gonna download the listening and send it to Jenny because I think she's having problems with.
ya volví, teacher.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes.
Track 2.
Perfect. Okay, so I was saying that we're going to listen, Jenny, and answer these questions. First question, what is boomerang generation? Second question, how old is Richard? 20, 30, 35, how old? Why is Richard living still at home with his parents? Why? What's the reason? And does he enjoy living at home? Is he happy with it or no? Clear?
Okay, teacher.
Listen.
Track 2.2. Lesson 2.2. Listening. Exercise B.
More and more of the world's young people are going home to live with their parents after college. Why? And what is it like living at home again as an adult? How do parents feel about the situation? Today, we talk to members of the boomerang generation and their parents about the advantages and disadvantages of living together again. Let's start with Richard.
I'm Richard Woodman from the US. I'm 25 years old, and at the moment, I'm living at home with my mom and dad. I graduated 2 years ago, but I'm still looking for a permanent job. I love my parents, but well, they are difficult to live with. We argue about the rules all the time. I'm sleeping in my old room and living with the people who took me to the park when I was little. I know I'm lucky to be here, but it's, it isn't easy.
Okay. So what does boomerang generation mean? What is that?
The people living to parents interneting.
So they return. Boomerang is, boomerangs that you throw them and they
Yes,
go.
I go, I back.
So it's like you throw your kid and then he goes back. That's why. Okay. So people who return to live with their parents. Okay. People who return to live with their parents. That's the boomerang generation. Okay, how old is Richard? How old?
25.
25.
Richard's 25.
years old. Yes.
Yes. Oh, sometimes when you're filling formats, you will see something like this. And this means years old, 25 years old, okay? Why is Richard living at home with his parents?
Because he's still looking for a job. And I suppose that when he get a job, he would like to live and learn and to be independent.
Right, very perfect answer, that's right. He's looking for a job. That's the reason why. Also, people in the States, they're very independent. They don't like living with their parents. They don't even like visiting. We Latinos, we are different. Latin people is more like warm. Okay, does he enjoy living at home? What do you think?
He
says no.
said he loves them, but also he said it's very difficult coexistence with them.
With them.
Yeah.
Yes, he thinks it's very hard to share space with them. Okay, so the answer will be probably actually no. Actually no. For real, no. He likes his parents, but in reality, no. He doesn't want to live with them. Perfect. So this was like a warm-up to get ready for the real listening. So the real listening is this one. We're going to listen again for the boomerang generation and match 2 questions with the speaker, which is speaker. So Richard, for Richard, we're going to write letter R. For Gordon, we're going to mark G. For Alice, we're going to mark A, and for Carla, we're going to mark C, okay?
Okay.
Those are the letters. So for example, says their child can live at home for a long time. So that's being said by Carla. That's what she said, okay? This is like people talking about their children. So we'll listen and mark, okay? Let's do it.
Track 2.3, Lesson 2.2, Listening, Exercise C.
More and more of the world's young people are going home to live with their parents after college. Why? And what is it like living at home again as an adult? How do parents feel about the situation? Today, we talk to members of the boomerang generation and their parents about the advantages and disadvantages of living together again. Let's start with Richard.
I'm Richard Woodman from the US. I'm 25 years old, and at the moment, I'm living at home with my mom and dad. I graduated 2 years ago, but I'm still looking for a permanent job. I love my parents, but they are difficult to live with. We argue about the rules all the time. I'm sleeping in my old room and living with the people who took me to the park when I was little. I know I'm lucky to be here, but it's, it isn't easy.
Okay.
My name is Gordon Woodman. I'm Richard's dad. Of course, Richard's mom and I are, well, we're happy he's staying with us most of the time. We're his parents, and he can always rely on us. But we hope he finds the right job and, well, moves out as soon as possible. I want to make his bedroom into my home office. And his music, it's, well, you know, thump, 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 all day and night. It drives me crazy. Anyway, we think he needs to be more independent. We love him, but he's unhappy, and he isn't learning about adult life living here with us.
Hi, I'm Alice Mello from Philadelphia in the US. I'm 28 years old and I graduated last year. I work as a dentist and at the moment, I'm living with my parents to save money for my own place. Well, I'm trying to save money anyway, ha. I studied in Colorado, but I couldn't find a job there, so, I came back home. More and more of my friends are moving back home. It's great. Mom cooks and does all my laundry. She won't take any money from me. I tried, but, so I'm not paying any bills. Of course, I help. Sometimes I help with the housework and the yard. I mean, now and again, One day, I will do something special to thank them. I'm Carla Mello, Alice's mom. We're very happy our daughter is home again. She's working hard and she wants to get her own place, but I always tell her she can live here with us forever. She's an adult now, I know, but she's still my baby. This year, my husband is traveling a lot for work, for his job, So I'm very happy Alice is here with me. I don't like being on my own. I can talk to her, and she can save money and enjoy her mom's cooking.
Okay, I think this is it. I'm gonna repeat the recording. Did you have issues answering any of the, labeling any of the sentences? Okay, let's listen.
Yes.
Track 2.3.
Yes, which one?
Yes. The number one, yes, is Carla. Is sí.
Okay, so you're going to give me the answers. No, not yet, not yet. I'm asking about difficulties. Did you have difficulties with any of the sentences, any of the questions?
Okay.
Okay, fine. We'll listen again.
Okay.
3. Lesson 2.2. Listening. Exercise C.
More and more of the world's young people are going home to live with their parents after college. Why? And what is it like living at home again as an adult? How do parents feel about the situation? Today, we talk to members of the boomerang generation and their parents about the advantages and disadvantages of living together again. Let's start with Richard.
I'm Richard Woodman from the US. I'm 25 years old, and at the moment, I'm living at home with my mom and dad. I graduated 2 years ago, but I'm still looking for a permanent job. I love my parents, but they are difficult to live with. We argue about the rules all the time. I'm sleeping in my old room and living with the people who took me to the park when I was little. I know I'm lucky to be here, but it's, it isn't easy.
My name is Gordon Woodman. I'm Richard's dad. Of course, Richard's mom and I are, we're happy he's staying with us most of the time. We're his parents, and he can always rely on us. But We hope he finds the right job and, well, moves out as soon as possible. I want to make his bedroom into my home office. And his music, it's, well, you know, thump, thump, thump all day and night. It drives me crazy. Anyway, we think he needs to be more independent. We love him, but he's unhappy, and he isn't learning about adult life living here with us.
Hi, I'm Alice Mello from Philadelphia in the US. I'm 28 years old and I graduated last year. I work as a dentist and at the moment, I'm living with my parents to save money for my own place. Well, I'm trying to save money anyway, haha. I studied in Colorado, but I couldn't find a job there, so, I came back home. More and more of my friends are moving back home. It's great. Mom cooks and does all my laundry. She won't take any money from me. I tried, but, so I'm not paying any bills. Of course, I help. Sometimes I help with the housework and the yard. I mean, now and again, One day I will do something special to thank them. I'm Carla Mello, Alice's mom. We're very happy our daughter is home again. She's working hard and she wants to get her own place, but I always tell her she can live here with us forever. She's an adult now, I know, but she's still my baby. This year, my husband is traveling a lot for work, for his job, So I'm very happy Alice is here with me. I don't like being on my own. I can talk to her, and she can save money and enjoy her mom's cooking.
Fine. Let's do the exercise. So we got number 2, seems worried about their child. Who is worried? Nobody?
Can you repeat, teacher, please?
Sure. Who seems worried about their child? Number 2, Gordon, is it Carla, Alice, Richard?
Carla, I think Carla.
You think it's Carla?
Yes.
No, Carla's
Gordon.
I think it's
Gordon.
It's Gordon. Because Carla is very happy to have
Yes.
child back.
Carla
Okay.
is
Who isn't working right now? Who's not working?
Richard.
Richard is not working. He doesn't have a job.
Yes.
Perfect. Who plans to do something to thank their parents?
Alice.
His or her parents. Okay, that's Alice, right? Next, who wants to make a change to his or her house? Nobody?
Gordon.
Sí, estoy entre
Gordon.
Gordon.
He wants to make a change to his house. Who likes living with his or her parents?
Is Carla.
Okay. No.
I think Alice.
Which one? Who?
Alice?
Alice. She is happy living with her parents. So who is happy to not be alone?
Carla.
Carla. She's happy that her daughter is there with her. She can live here forever. Now, who isn't happy about the House rules.
Richard.
Richard.
Richard, he's unhappy. He's independent, but he doesn't have the money. Whatever. He can complain, whatever. Okay, so now we're gonna do the next exercise. This is about completing some sentences. And we're going to do it listening, okay? This is a listening exercise. Okay, I'll change. Movie. Okay. So listen and help me complete these questions. This time you're going to write in the chat, okay? What did you hear for number 1? What did you hear for number 2? There you're going to write just one word. And those are very, very short words because they are prepositions, okay? Like for, in, at, about, to, with, okay? Prepositions. Listen and write. Write in the chat here in Zoom. This is 2.4.
Track 2.4, Lesson 2.2, Vocabulary, Exercise A. 1,
I'm still looking for a permanent job.
2,
We argue about the rules.
3,
You can always rely on us.
4,
I help with the housework.
5,
I can talk to her.
Okay, one more time.
Track 2.4, Lesson 2.2, Vocabulary, Exercise A. 1,
I'm still looking for a permanent job.
2,
We argue about the rules.
3,
You can always rely on us.
4,
I help with the housework.
5,
I can talk to her.
Okay, now it's a moment. Write your answers in the chat. Are you still there?
Yes, we have to write the answer in the chat.
You're typing. Okay, sorry. I have, that is called wait time. I have terrible wait time. I'll wait. Okay, I got Sophie's answers. Okay, thank you, Dana. Okay, but Jenny sent them in private. We're only missing one.
Teacher, sorry. Instead of say, you can rely on me, can I say you can trust me?
Yes, it's similar, but trust me has more like a connotation. Like it's more friendly, you know, and rely tends to be a little more formal, but they're
Okay.
similar. They're similar.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Okay, I don't know, probably. So I'm still looking. So everybody's at 4. Also, Jenny's at 4, Dana 4, and Sophie 4. Yes, I'm looking for a permanent job. I'm looking for my keys. I'm looking for a new apartment. Number 2, we argue. Perfect. Everyone got it right. We argue about the rules. It's like we discuss the rules. He can always rely on, okay, Sophie said at us, Jenny says on, and Dana on. Perfect, yes, on. You can rely on us, rely on us. I help the housework. So we have Dana's answers with, Sophie's with. Okay, I help you the housework. Okay, in this case we needed prepositions. So I help with the housework. Ayudo con la limpieza. Perfect. I can talk. Okay, Jenny wasn't sure. Sophie says 2 and Dana says 2. I can talk to her. That's correct, ladies. Talk. So you say talk to me, talk to her, talk to them. Also, somebody asked me at the beginning of the class if you can say talk with him or talk with her. And I looked for it. I looked for that info and I found that you can say talk with him, but it's not very common. That's very uncommon. I haven't actually heard anybody saying talk with you or with me. That's not common, okay? You say talk to me, talk to her, talk to us, okay? But with me, it's also possible, okay? Clear? Bye.
Yes, teacher, clear.
Yes, teacher.
Thank you, ladies. Okay, so today is it Thursday? How many of you have the book? How many of you guys have the book?
I have the book.
Dana, okay.
I don't have the book.
Okay. How about you, Jenny? No? Yes?
Okay. On.
You don't have it? No?
Two teacher and us.
I was asking you if you have the book.
No, teacher.
Okay, only one. Okay, please get the book. Next week, I need you to have the book because I need to assign homework, okay? So for now, I will just send you this exercise, one exercise, and just do it as a homework, okay? This exercise is about the prepositions. And I'll see you on Monday. Thank you very much. Please don't miss the classes on Monday and Tuesday because we'll finish the unit. We'll do a review for the exam, okay?
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, teacher, bye.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Bye, guys. See you later.